Chris from Mr. Beast just filed a lawsuit against a fan, a random Twitter user. He just sued a random Twitter user because his feelings got hurt. Now, I do agree with Chris that all the hate on Twitter is crazy, man. But the only reason I agree is because what are they doing on Twitter? Get off Twitter. What are you guys doing on Twitter hating on another man's life? Go hit the gym, you know? That's the only reason I agree with him. Because the tweet, I don't see how it's defamation of character. The tweet just said that Chris from 2 years ago, Chris in the past, would make fun of current Chris and his new, let's just say, his new identity, you know?
They have 63 genders up there, but they can't have my gender?
People on Twitter are bringing up his old tweets, his old posts, and let's just say they're a little bit contradictory to his current ideology. Now, if you want to ruin your life, paint your nails, leave your wife, wear skirts, and chop off your penis, then go ahead. You know, you're a grown man. You have freedom of expression, freedom of speech. Good. It is crazy that now Chris is suing a fan for an opinion when back in the day, Mr. Beast and Chris would criticize the internet for being soft, for being snowflakes, for getting offended.
You shouldn't judge a book by its cover. You never know if your best friend identifies as a vehicle. You don't know if they have a rotor or an engine inside of them, okay? Just be accepting, okay? It's 2016. The last thing you want to do is offend someone, okay? Just be accepting of vehicles trapped inside of human bodies, all right?
They're trying to get the moral high ground. They're trying to not be offensive, you know? To be politically correct. It's just funny that this guy is suing someone when he himself did this.
Spell I cup, nigga.
I cup nigga is spelled I-C-U.
Well, you just said the N-word.
I just wonder what happened when Mr. Beast saw Chris for the first time wearing a dress.
You're a faggot.
Then I wonder, how did Chris respond to Mr. Beast?
Nigga.
There's proof right there. Chris used to say the N-word, which is just horrible, you know? I just want to see the liberals, all the woke people, go cancel him right now. But they won't, because Chris is now part of them. No, I'm not saying let's cancel Mr. Beast. Let's cancel Chris for being racist, for being homophobic. I'm not saying let's go cancel them. It's just funny how Chris is now trying to sue, you know, a fan for offending his feelings when back then they were much worse. And this just brings me to the point. Like, of course, Chris's ideas are wrong. We all know you can't go from a man to a woman. You just can't change your gender. That is delusion. That is evil. It's idiotic, and some of us have the balls to admit it. Some of us lie and protect feelings.
You will never be a real woman. You have no womb, you have no ovaries, you have no eggs. All the validation you get is two-faced and half-hearted. Behind your back, people mock you. Your friends laugh at your ghoulish appearance behind closed doors.
But that's not the point. The point is how soft we have become. The fact that we are having, you know, people get sued for opinions. We have freedom of speech, just how Chris can ruin his life. People can criticize his lifestyle. And the reason I brought up Mr. Beast and Chris using these slurs and being offensive and making fun of this ideology themselves.
Did you just assume my gender?
I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. If you can't accept me, you're a heliphobe and need to check your vehicle privilege.
There's 63 genders now? Is someone just getting paid to sit there and think of genders?
It's not to cancel them. It's not to make fun of them or be like, look at you, you're a bad person. It's not to do any of that. It's just to prove how hypocritical they are now for suing this random guy, and how hypocritical they are now for now standing on the moral high ground, trying to be politically correct, to not get canceled. It's Chris's life, you know. I'm sure he's still gonna have a good relationship with his child. Hopefully he doesn't ruin his child's life. He got divorced with his wife, so, you know, bad for him. And at the end of the day, he has the freedom to do whatever he wants. People have the freedom to criticize him. But if you're on Twitter criticizing him, just get off Twitter first of all. Go do something productive. Go hit the gym.
You will never be a real woman.